Inglorious Basterds is one of my favorite films of all time, and one of Quentin Tarantino's best films. While I wouldn't quite put it at number 1, that would be Pulp Fiction, it's certainly up there. And as a result, I've always wanted to know more about the story, at least in my personal view. And since the film's release, I have heard from the cast and Quentin himself that he is planning to do a prequel of the film. Like, naturally, I got excited. While it's not confirmed yet, and after reading some interviews online as to what the story could be, plot points, what have you, I started to think to myself, why don't I make a video on what I think it could be? So that's what we're going to do. Just an FYI, this type of video was inspired by Bandit Incorporated on his videos on the Star Wars prequels, what they should be. His videos are really cool. I'll leave a link to one of his videos in the description, so check them out. Anyway, this is going to be a multiple video series, as these do take a little while to make. And since they are multiple chapters, it will work out just fine. Anyway guys, let's get started. Nazi German troops march in grand numbers, with jeeps and motorcycles roaring. In towns, crowds stand outside to cheer as they welcome their new Führer, Adolf Hitler. But across the land, one man is not celebrating. A Jewish man, Wilhelm Wicke. He's walking alone in the woods of Munich, covered in shrapnel, behind a burning home which seemingly was once his. The tired and lone and scared man walks in the meadows, where he meets a girl, Helga Zoller, and runs over to help him. The Zoller family take him in to help him, unaware of his orientation. Note: whenever you're doing a sequel or prequel, it's an opportunity to introduce new aspects to characters we otherwise didn't hear much of or really didn't know that much about. In this case, Wilhelm Wicke. Helga and Wicke spend weeks together, and as a result, they fall madly in love. He stays there for a while, but Wilhelm knows that they cannot be together. They know the Germans will be there at any moment, and Wicke has to leave. Helga asks why, and as a result, Wicke reveals to Helga that he is a Jew, that he must leave Munich before they get here. Helga asks where he is going, and he responds, to the United States. Helga reluctantly understands what he must do, and says that she will love him no matter what he is. They share one last kiss before running off, leaving behind a forbidden love. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for now. Next week I will hopefully be back with the chapter 2. Sorry this one's a bit short. I don't really have much information. Obviously I can't fill the time with dialogue, anywhere near as good as Quentin Tarantino. It just can't happen. But yeah, next week will definitely be longer, and more will happen. And I think next week's chapter will be very interesting and fun. So, by the way, sorry there was no video last week. I was very busy with stuff and everything. It's been crazy to think, but yeah, guys, that's about it. Check out a video below, and check out Bandit Incorporated's channel. I really like what he does in his, Star Wars prequel films. Very interesting. Even though who's someone who likes those films to an extent, I think they're very interesting read and everything. or a very interesting look at them. So yeah, check his videos out, subscribe to him, and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter, ThomasBolt1, like the Facebook page, Thunderbolt Films, subscribe to the Thunderbolt Vlogs channel, follow me on Instagram, TheTomBolt, and head on over to thunderboltfilms.club. Thanks guys, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.